Let the socialist games begin. Mayor Zoran Mamdani's promise of city-owned grocery stores is running headfirst into the people who actually feed New Yorkers.
Oh, but you see, it's not just grocery stores on the chopping block in New York City, as 11% of the city's storefronts remain empty 6 years after the events of 2020, which our communist leaders blamed for all of their problems, revealing New York's real-time collapse. And the displacement of businesses is entirely self-inflicted, while the voters here who've embraced socialism plead with the mayor for more of it.
New York City, it is time for a grand experiment. Bread will be cheap. Eggs will be cheaper. Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
No way. There's no way we can be open.
Red flags started flying after City Hall invited bodega owners to a so-called roundtable, only to hit them with a barrage of questions about their profits, best-selling products, and business models.
When New Yorkers are being priced out of their groceries, government will step in and deliver affordability. And workers will be treated with dignity.
You know, I always love people that never owned a business, never took a risk, want to tell us what to pay people. You know who dictates what people get paid? It's very simple, Ronnie. It's the market. Market dictates everything.
It seems like that the city is trying to figure out the best way to put them out of business.
Look, I'm not ashamed, and it's a mistake. I voted for him. They want us to be their consultants. They wanted to know what type of profit we're making. My grandfather was president of the Bodega Association. He would be rolling his grave.
According to this article, New York City has over 15,000 empty stores. And the new excuse for why this is that capitalism has failed, so we need more socialism. But just a few years ago, the events of 2020 were being blamed for this exact same phenomenon. And sure, the street traffic in Manhattan declined when the place was locked down for 3 years in a row. But for some reason, the rebound our overlords told us was just around the corner never ended up happening. Because even before the new leader of the Democrat Party took control of this city, the socialism it was already afflicting itself with was wreaking havoc at record rates. And this is all getting worse because businesses, in order to succeed, need an environment that doesn't punish them for existing. But our mayor, he's looking around, he sees all these empty stores and he says, well, this ain't working, time for something else. And that something else is the city stepping into the game with its own stores, while ignoring the fact that wages, which will soon be $30 an hour, as well as even higher taxes on the businesses and the owners of them, plus all of the fines and enforcement the city plans to dish out, are taking its toll on anyone with a skill set who's now running to the nearest bus headed for Florida and fighting for a seat. And that brings us to the real reason New York City has over 15,000 empty storefronts. You'd be crazy to rent one of those. If you rent one of those and you've got the money to set it up and build something, you better watch out because the communists running this place, they're looking around for people to punish. And they're going to find you. And here's how they're going to dish out that punishment. Well, it's going to start with the free grocery stores. But those are only phase one, because after they steal from the law-abiding and the middle class in order to open these $30 million behemoths, the prosperity of this city will start to evaporate. And when it does, you're going to have even more businesses closed down because everybody's going to get taxed to pay for these things, which means the communist voters here are going to start demanding not just free grocery stores, but free clothing stores, free furniture stores, free hardware stores, free electronic stores. If it closes, you name it, they'll want it. Because every business in town is being set up to fail right now because businesses are the enemy of the communists.
Red flags started flying after City Hall invited bodega owners to a so-called roundtable, only to hit them with a barrage of questions about their profits, best-selling products, and business models. Now Mamdani's team is scrambling to convince local grocers they won't see their prices undercut and be driven out of business. But
why would they have to scramble to convince people they're not going to put them out of business? All they have to do that is not have closed door meetings where everyone is sworn to secrecy, where they start asking people, hey, thanks for coming in. How much money do you make at your grocery store? What are your best selling products? What do people really want to buy? What do they keep coming back for? Tell us all your secrets. I mean, that's diabolical. That's like asking your enemy on the battlefield how to defeat them, which is exactly what the communists are doing. And what are they also doing? They're lying about it. They're saying, nope, we're just going to have a core group of things. That's it. We're not going to undercut anybody. We're just here to help. Watch.
The city will subsidize a core set of staples. Bread will be cheap. Eggs will be cheaper. Grocery shopping will no longer be an unsolvable equation.
So the promo videos make it sound like this is going to be a glorified vegetable stand. Well, if that's the case, if it's going to be a glorified vegetable stand, if it's just going to be, the tiny little area of Walmart that's got the ginger and the peaches, if that's going to be the Mamdani Marts, why do they care about some of these other products? Listen to this.
What are they up to that they were trying to grill these bodega owners about? What items do you sell? Which ones are the most profitable? Which ones do you make the most money on? What are they trying to do? What are they trying to get over on these minority-owned bodega owners?
To me, it's outrageous. Today, I just came from a press conference with my counterparts, with Fernando Mateo and the president of the Bodega Association and the president of the National Supermarket, Anthony Pena. We're all outraged because they have consultants that are really not consulting them. How can you think that the supermarkets are selling cigarettes? They don't sell supermarkets don't sell cigarettes. A lot of them don't. It's the bodegas. Now they're saying lottery tickets. They wanted to know what type of profit we're making on that.
Why would they want to know that if it's just going to be a glorified fruit stand? You see, the communists are lying. They don't plan to enter the grocery business and set up some healthy only mart that nobody's going to want to shop at because it doesn't carry any of the other stuff. They want to sell the worst things for humanity in their stores too. That's why they're asking these types of questions. These stores are going to carry way more than an apple and an orange, that's for sure. And the reason for that is because communism, you have to understand, it's all about the optics. All they care about is how things look. And it has to look from the moment they set up their supermarkets, which are going to cost $30 million a piece, that these places are succeeding. The news is going to all show up. They're all going to want to see what's going on. And they need to see a long line of people fighting at the door to get in. And they're going to need to see a horde of people coming out with receipts that show how much money they're saving, smiles on their faces, and bags full of absolutely everything they need so that they never need to shop anywhere else. You see, that's what needs to happen, or these places are going to be ridiculed as failures. And if they only sell vegetables, that's exactly what's going to happen, and they know it, which is why they're coming for everybody else.
When we don't even sell that. So I think they're out of touch.
No.
And what they're doing is creating more division.
Yeah, they're not out of
touch. Right now, we had the legal counsel call me this week wanting to meet with me. I want to meet with the mayor. I don't want to meet with the legal counsel or the deputy mayor
that's
of
weird.
economic injustice, because she's supposed to be helping minority businesses, not hurting them.
Oh.
So to me, she is our perfect person that was put there to hurt our community.
Well, actually, so they have this deputy mayor of economic justice, which he jokingly says is the deputy mayor of economic injustice. And he's right. But to the communists, you having a grocery store, selling eggs, and earning a profit, that's injustice. And this is the connection that nobody in New York City is willing to make. Nobody in New York City wants to understand that the communists see every single thing that keeps the capital of capitalism afloat as wrong, which is why the whole thing needs to be torn down, obliterated. And when you see these empty storefronts, well, that's not because the city is taxing these businesses. That's not because the city makes it too hard for these businesses to exist. Oh, no, it's because the landlord's greedy. It's because the landlord wants more rent. It's because the utility rates are too high. Never mind the state shut down all the power plants, which is why during the heat wave we just had, we had businesses, supermarkets, the same bodegas they're coming for, throwing out all their food into the street. You think the city-run grocery store is going to be set at 78 degrees like the mayor ordered and demanded everybody else do? The own government buildings weren't set there. And when these buildings lose power, it's going to be the bodegas that run out of electricity. The city-run store is going to be open. Then they'll say, what a success! Next summer, just you wait. There's going to be another heat wave. The whole neighborhood's going to shut down. But, oh, hey, come to the city-run grocery store. We'll take care of you. And before you try to blame all these store closures on the landlords themselves, check this out.
Only change the sign. Everything is everything is same.
MD Khalil Rahman of Parkchester says his name no longer adorns the signs of 3 restaurants he sold in the last couple years.
Oh,
but
why
the
did
new
he sell?
owners did keep the look of his former restaurants.
This glass me put me that there. This is chair me. It is the same menu. Only the change the name.
Rahman says despite working 7 days a week, high rents, rising food costs, and increases to the minimum wage left him losing too much money to keep his restaurants going.
Really?
This bad for me. I am depression. It is broken my heart because I have lost more than $3 million in this time. Every month I am losing the money, more than $100,000.
Senator Collins supports and advocates for more funding for cancer research so that people can have better treatments, better outcomes, and live better lives as cancer survivors. Thank you, Senator Collins. Continue fighting for our families.
You, just you, building your app on Base 44.
Wow.
It's really amazing that the majority can't figure out that all these service-based industries are going to be belly up. You don't create anything. You feed off your neighbors to the left or right of you, and then you upcharge for services that you provide based on somebody else's fucking services. It's amazing. It's amazing how everybody thinks everything is fucking free. Like, wow. By the way, if you're free, then why are you paying for anything? Why is everything at a cost? It's wild. Can't ever figure it out, right? Freedom is illusionary when there's no such thing as free. Nothing is free. No one is free. Nothing is free and no one is free.
Oh, so we got a whole bunch of businesses closing down in New York City because.
Oh, yeah. And I told you for free. That's why you couldn't take it seriously, because it was gifted to you for free. When things are given for free, you don't have to take them seriously. There's no money in it for you.
The city's own rules make it too expensive to operate these businesses. Now, when the mayor looks around and he sees these empty storefronts, no matter what type of line of work they're in, he says, well, capitalism's failing. Greed got the best of somebody. Couldn't afford the rent. I blame the landlord. Meanwhile, the business owner talks about rising costs, putting him out of business. Now, if you're going to mandate wages that preclude the business from being able to hire people and maintain its profit margins, they have to go out of business. And if you do that at the same time, insurance and food prices are going up. What are these companies supposed to do? But you know who's not going to have any of these wage-related problems? The city-run grocery stores. Listen.
An unsolvable equation. And workers will be treated with dignity. This is what we mean by a new era. When New Yorkers are being priced their groceries, government will step in and deliver affordability.
So when the mayor says that there is a new era here where workers will be treated with dignity, what he means is that if your business is not the city-run store, and if your employer is not the government, you are being exploited, you are being taken advantage of, you just exist to build somebody else's mansion, you just exist to get hurt by a system that is totally rigged, but no longer. That's why the free stores exist. It's to save the world. We're going to have affordable prices. People are going to become millionaires bagging groceries, and we're going to do it by taxing the greedy rich people. What could go? Oh, yeah. Everything can go wrong because you know what? That's not going to work. That's a fantasy. Listen.
That's why when you go into Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, you're paying $10 for a cup of coffee because it's all simple math. So anyone who comments and says, we don't pay enough, what do we do here at Paisans, Ronnie? You started as a driver, then you worked as a counter guy, then you went to manager, and now you're managing partner. That's how it works. Entry-level jobs for teenagers. I used to work a paper route back in the day, making $2 a day, you know? You come in here, you start at the bottom, whether it's washing dishes, answering phones, working the counter, and you start at, say, $15 an hour. These people think people at McDonald's cashier jobs are not meant to feed 5 kids, feed a family. It's meant for you to have a job while you're in school, in college. You're working your way up. You're trying to better yourself. That's what a lot of these entry jobs are. It's kind of changed.
Right. It's changed because they want entry-level jobs to have $30 an hour minimum wage. Now, if you're going to do that, you destroy the affordability because now the business has to charge even more money for what it sells if it wants to pay that $30 an hour minimum wage and stay open. And the second thing you destroy is what he just spent the first half of this clip talking about. The whole economic ladder gets blown out of the water. You want to destroy how your society functions? Eliminate all the entry-level jobs. You know, there's a lot of hate about entry-level jobs. Oh, working at McDonald's. Oh, entry-level jobs. Oh, these jobs, they're exploiting people. They're not paying people enough. Well, look, these entry-level jobs exist to give somebody who doesn't have $30 an hour worth of skills the opportunity to get into the workforce. The worst thing you can do is to have a city like New York that has one of the worst education systems. They're graduating people who have a skill level that's here, and then they're going to set the minimum wage here. What are these people supposed to do? They can't get into a workforce of $30 an hour minimum wages if they're graduating them with $5 to $10 an hour worth of marketable skills. They are setting the entire city up for an affordability disaster. No one's going to be able to find jobs. No one's going to be able to work at the jobs that are out there because they're totally unqualified. Everyone's going to need a handout. Everyone's going to need to go to the free grocery store while it's open until it too shuts down because this place just runs out of money. The whole thing is wrong. We need jobs that people who have the skills that they're graduating with can get into and then quickly work their way up. That's what we need. We should be talking about economic mobility, but the problem is the socialists see economic mobility and they see profit and they see people who are independent and they want.
Susan Collins was the deciding vote for Trump's Supreme Court justices who overturned Roe v. Wade. States are banning abortion and women are dying.
Isn't that amazing? So there's literally no incentive to do anything for yourself. That's wild. That's wild. And then the whole time everybody's please feed me. Please, I need free food. Farmers don't get free food. Isn't that amazing? Farmers don't get free food. Farmers don't get free housing. Wild. Then by creating this situation, the people that are doing things recognize and realize for themselves that there's no incentive. They'll be taxed out of whatever they created for themselves. Isn't that amazing? There's no point in me going out and starting a garden. You good people will just steal all the food. And that's why things are the way they are. And it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's only going to perpetually get worse because you don't like paying your bills. There's no incentive to do anything for yourself. We don't like independence in this country. We like dependence. And the silent treatment I get for my statements, I mean, that's only going to affirm me. It doesn't disprove me in any way, shape, or fucking form. And I'm sure running and hiding is going to solve the problems. Not. That's the only thing the majority are capable of doing, running and hiding from the problems that they themselves created with their vote. You voted for the mess, not me. I am not going to clean up after you. You all should be cleaning up after me. What do you think about that?
Immigrant community that need loans right now. The mayor should be talking about loans. Like I told Fernando Montero, it's not about how our profit margins of the bodegas. My grandfather was president of the Bodega Association. He would be rolling his grave with the way I was in the Marqueta How are they going to put where Puerto Ricans started? That, to me, my stomach rolled over when I was with Fernando Montero in the press conference today. To me, what are they doing? First thing that the president of the National Association said, Frank, you're going to be there representing us. You need to tell them we don't sell lottery tickets. We don't sell, and we're not making money on cigarettes. Cigarettes, there hasn't been a raise on cigarettes in years. So why are they mentioning stuff that we're not selling?
Because they plan to sell those things. And what's so fascinating about this is you have an entire city that elected Mayor Mamdani. He said he was a socialist. And if you know anything about world history, you know how the socialists operate. They always promise everything. They promise things are going to be great, but they're not actually telling the truth. He promised a bunch of city-run grocery stores. Well, now these city-run stores, they're going to be everything stores. They're going to try to build city-run Walmarts. They're going to try to sell every single thing that they can to put every single business that they can out of business because they don't want people shopping at your business. If your business sells clothes, T-shirts, radios, doesn't even matter what it is, they're going to shut them all down. They're going to put them all out of business, and they're going to love it when everyone has to crawl to them to get their tires checked, to get their oil changed, to get a T-shirt, to get a toothbrush, to get a vegetable, because then they've got total control and they've got the optics of, hey, we've defeated the capitalists. We beat them at our own game. They can't wait to come out and say, our store's thriving. I don't know why those businesses over there aren't succeeding. They should do what we do. Never mind, we tax them to pay for the stuff in our store, which is cheaper than what they sell.
It's not fair to our vendors to say our pricing because a lot of the bodegas have confidentiality agreements that people don't recognize.
So let me ask you this.
Look, I'm not ashamed, and it's a mistake. I voted for him. Like I told his legal counsel, I want to meet with him.
So this is the problem. Somebody came in promising socialism. And the only way you can vote for that is if you don't know how socialism works. We in America have been lied to about socialism by our education system and by mainstream news networks that have been hiding this from people. They want us to think socialism's great. They want us to think socialism's going to help out the little guy. And what we've got here happening in New York is the Obama effect. A transformative candidate with a bright future who breaks all of these barriers has come to town, and he's here to save the world. And if you stand against him, there's something wrong with you. And even though what he says isn't going to work, everyone voted for this. Everyone saw Mamdani say he's a socialist, and they said, yeah, man, that's going to work. Here we are. We got a leader of the business community, and he says, I think socialism's going to be great. Now, you can only say that if you don't know what socialism is. You can only say that if you're going to listen to the mayor tell you with a straight face that he's here to help with socialism and say, yeah, that sounds like a cure. But no, it's a disease.
This is his policy.
And I don't want to meet with the deputy economic justice that's injustice. Why? Because they should be working on the issues with certification that's taking our members 2 or 3 years to get certified. They should be dealing with the corruption in SBS, not that she oversees. She should be sitting down with us and saying, how can I help you access the capital? You can't get capital because the SBA is not giving immigrants business loans no more. We'll help you with that.
It seems like reading some of the questions that were being asked these bodega owners and these operators, it seems like that the city is trying to figure out the best way to put them out of business.
They want us to be their consultants. If they got $30 million, let them hire people that know this. Don't try to take information from our members.
Be a consultant to put yourself out of business.
Right.
To
That's
help
correct.
them.
Right. So here's the problem. There's people who said, this is America. We take good ideas from over here. We take good ideas from over here. We slap them together and we got a great country. But what they don't realize is that socialism is the opposite of capitalism. Capitalism thrives on accountability because if you do well, you get rewarded. And if you do poorly, you go out of business. And it also thrives on private property. But socialism doesn't thrive on accountability because no one's accountable because everyone's suffering together. Everyone's taxing each other to open the free grocery store, which goes out of business and doesn't have any food. They say, I don't know how that happened. And
I don't know how that happened. You know how fucked you all are? It's amazing. You're really, really fucked. You're fucked. You're so fucked that you don't know you're fucked. You don't even care that you're fucked. Look at the commentary. Look at the proactive nature of the audience. That's how fucked you are. They don't care. Nobody cares. It's amazing. There's no money in caring. Why would you do that? No profits. Where's the money? This shit's goddamn amazing. Why the fuck would I defend either party? Show me the profits. Where's the fucking money? Who's going to pay me to do it? Nobody. Oh, fuck all of you. That seems a little bit closer to the truth at this point. If it's fuck me, it's definitely fuck all of you. Right? I mean, these policies aren't worth defending. Business owners aren't going to get out here and rah, rah, rah for any of it. No. Why would they want to pay minimum wage people $30 an hour? You know what you boomer fucktards should do? Pay your bills. That's amazing. You should try it sometime. Right? Or maybe you should stop borrowing money with the intent of not paying it back. I mean, that's, a big part of why things are the way they are. These boomers love borrowing money. They don't like paying it back. That's amazing. And that makes things more difficult for the children, doesn't it? And when it comes to the children, nobody has anything to fucking say for themselves. That's goddamn amazing. But they're all here for the children. Yeah, they want to feed off your children. They don't care if your children live or die, have a future or not. It's amazing. When my ancestors came to America, there was no welfare program. There wasn't any programs. Weird, right? Then as time goes on, you develop these programs. And these programs benefit everyone except for the people fucking living here. That's amazing. Care to comment? I bet nobody comments. Oh, and my attitude that you don't like? You can blame it on competence. Competence. Narcissists miscue these things. They get it mixed up quite a bit. And what's happening in New York is going to happen in every other Democratic ran shithole in this fucking country. Your silence doesn't impress me. It's goddamn embarrassing. It's fucking disgraceful. Holy shit. I can sit here and point out the problems, but you can't come up with a solution. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. And you think you're a hot shit behind my goddamn back. It's really amazing. It's really amazing for me to recognize that the attitude I receive from the good people varies, and it's differing on whether or not I'm in the room. They got one attitude while I'm in the room, and when I'm not in the room, a completely different attitude. That's amazing. That's really fucking amazing. Neither party will provide a solution that benefits everybody because both parties are feeding off of everybody. It's very interesting shit. Mm-hmm. If you're not protecting one person's rights, you're not protecting anybody's fucking rights. So I don't even understand why we're having these issues with rights. You either have all the rights in the world or you have none at all. Isn't that correct? So I'm going to vote for myself in front of all your faces every goddamn day for the rest of my fucking life. And if you don't like it, then you can die. I mean, what choice do you have? Isn't that amazing? I'm not going to vote for any one of you. Curious to find out what happens when I vote for myself in front of all your faces. Right? Like, I don't need to hide anything. We don't have a country. We don't have community. No, we don't. Fucking hell no. We don't. And you don't get to say that I didn't warn you because I did. I did warn you. And if you ignored me, that's a personal problem. It's not my problem. I mean, we have to get these things correct. If you're going to sit silent to a high school dropout, you should be ashamed of yourselves. And you should line up for a spanking. You probably need one due to the lack of father in your family home. You have daddy issues? Do you know how many people have daddy issues? It's amazing. As a scientist, the only thing the majority are capable of is fucking lying to me. They're not really capable of anything else, which is why they sit silent. Silence is a sign of the lies that you believe in already. and your daddy just spanked you. You tried to kill me, and I felt like the favor was returned. Silence means you're guilty. Silence means you're up for a hanging. You don't have to worry about liking the people that you want to see dead. Lots of traitors out there. Lots of people that can keep their mouth shut. Really easy to do that, especially when told to. Ain't that right? I told everybody to shut their fucking mouth, and holy shit, they sure as fuck did, didn't they? Look at these obedient cuckold cunts. You communists? Because I'm not a communist. Are you? And I'm under the assumption that silent people are communists and loud ones are anarchists. So, there's only two classes of people left. And if you're going to sit silent, then silently you can know that you're guilty of treason and the penalty's fucking death. Why the hell would I like you? I want to see you die. Stretch that fucking neck on a lamppost. What's that necktie for again? A hangman's noose, right? See, your interpretation is not mine. And mine's not yours. Where'd the elders of the nation go? They lost their ability to speak well? Can't speak for yourselves? Need me to do it for you? Isn't that amazing? And presidents work for the people. The people don't work for the president. I don't know what made you think the other way around. Y'all got it twisted. Yeah. Public servants. You know, slaves. How my slave niggers doing? Isn't it amazing? My slave niggas don't have anything to say for themselves. They're fucking confused about the situation. They thought I was the floor mat. No, I'm not the floor mat. I'm the guy that decides to fire people. Like they're all needing to be fucking fired. Ask Trump about it. Fucking fire all these dumb niggers. No mercy. You're fucking fired. See, that's a big problem because you came into this situation thinking that you were entitled to respect and love, and you are fucking stupid. You act like I owed you something. That's probably your biggest goddamn mistake, wasn't it? So you know what we're going to be alive to witness? A public execution. Isn't that amazing? Where's the elders at? Did you lose your balls? Your nerve? Your ability to speak well for yourself? You need someone other than yourself to speak for you? Is that because of socialism? Communism? Fear propaganda? Television programming? All the above? All the above. All the fuck above. Why do you have to be so opinionated? Can't you for once be fucking informed in regards to goddamn anything? I mean, really. Why the fuck did you even bother going to school? You know, the only thing they managed to do is waste your time well and play mental mind tricks with you. Isn't that amazing? I don't know why. I'm supposed to respect people that are trying to manipulate me for a profit. That's amazing. Why are you trying to do that? Why? You didn't think I could figure it out for myself? Thought I was too fucking stupid? What's going on in that head of yours? I'm curious. Is it true that the majority are opinionated and facts were left out of the institutions? Is that true? 'Cause I think it is. And I'm not going to worry about the misinformed, disinformed opinions of fucking assholes that think they're fucking know-it-alls, right? You thought you knew something? You didn't know anything at all, did you? Did you? And I just fucking owned all of you for personal entertainment. That should scare the shit out of you. So I felt compelled to tell you this morning I won't be voting for fucking any one of you. And I'm curious what kind of reactions I'll get in regards to the news. None? Is that amazing? I'd sooner blow my goddamn brains out than fucking vote for any one of you. Care to comment? I wouldn't fucking follow any one of you anywhere. I'm better off shoving my head up my own asshole looking for the light of day. Sooner or later, I'll fucking find it, right? Wow. You so fucked now. You so fucked long time. Rest of my life, you so fucked. So which brings up the next question. Which one of you is going to fucking kill me? Because I'm not going to do it. Did that disappoint you? Somebody's fucking pissed off right now. You know that, right? Because I know it. And now you know it. Somebody's mad right now. They don't have anything to fucking say for themselves. You pissed off? That hurts your feelings. I wish one of you would say something about it in front of my face instead of behind my back. Like maybe it would change things, but shit. What you gotta do, Diane? Fucking amazing, huh? Sex sells and fear motivates people well. They can't affirm or deny factual information in front of my fucking face well. But they can run Oh, they can run for their lives. Well, can't they? We figured that out already, you know. Majority of people running around, hey, my name, hey, my job, hey, a piece of paper. You know how fucking stupid you sound to me? And then you're going to sit silent in front of my face? That makes me just want to goddamn kill you. You worried about me liking you? I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't fucking kill you. So we're not on the same goddamn page. You're seeking crowd approval, and I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't fucking kill you for your goddamn silence. Silence of the fucking infidels. The real goddamn deplorables. How's the devils and demons doing today? You thought you were the good people? You thought you were the good people. That's the problem. You actually thought you were good. What are you good at? Lying? Because it sure ain't telling the truth. That's amazing. And then do you think you're going to get your neighbors to share the news? Really? You must be out of your fucking mind. Hey, neighbor, the only thing we're good at is lying to each other for a profit. It's amazing, right? You don't have a license to tell the truth. You have a license to lie. So there's no possible way you can be honest in any way, shape, or form. And that's probably because of your licenses to lie. Right? And no one says nothing, so I must be right. Isn't that amazing? If I'm right, that means everybody else is wrong. And the majority are just not capable of admitting when they are wrong. At all.
Mastered. The craft must be. Patiently I learn competence. Burn through silence. Loudly it speaks.
I studied the blueprint until the lines became my veins. Veins or veins, I vein the strain. Every tolerance measured, every edge refined or refined. I find the mind, a workshop homes with focus light, light or light, I light the night. A competent hand knows when to grip and when to open wide, wide or wide. I ride the tide, they chase the title, I chase the skill, skill or skill. I kill the thrill, the master is not the one who shouts, but the one who stays still, still, still. I still the will.
Shout out, the master does demonstrate they must.
The competent hand never rushes, revives. The competent mind never clutches into lies. The competent spirit never cries. in time. Practice, refine, align, design. The apprentice studies the master score. Spare a score, I score the bar. Every failure is a note. Note or not, I got the star. I looked 1,000 hours before I called it art. Art to heart, I heart to heart. The profession is not the title. It's the discipline to start. Start to start. I star the charts.
Mistakes they call failure. Data, I name it. Rigor they call cold. Love, I see it. Practice, I must improve. I will.
The continent hand, rushes, refine. Surrounded mind, never rushes, it's just practice in time.
Master, the craft I have. Patiently I learn confidence, earn through silence. Loudly it spoke.
Isn't that a wild thing to realize for yourself? Like, geez, I'm not my name. I'm not my numbers. I'm not a piece of fucking paper. And you take away the occupation, the status, the station, the papers, the certificates, the licenses, the money. Take away the fucking papers, and the dogs don't have goddamn anything to fucking say for themselves, do they? No. No, you don't. Isn't that weird? He worked in the paper mill 50 years. You don't think I know anything about fucking paper? I took your papers away and left you dazed, confused, without meaning, without purpose. Death is more valuable than your life. That's what I figured out about y'all. You value death more than life. And you expect men to die for your beliefs because they don't have any of their own. I find that to be absolutely goddamn amazing. You want me to die for your fucking beliefs when your beliefs are misinformation and fucking disinformation? None of it's real. So I don't know what you're fighting for. Nothing you believe in is fucking real. And I don't know who you're supposed to blame for that one. Elders? Where did the authority figures go? Oh, they left a long fucking time ago. And that's because they don't want to be held liable or responsible for the lies that came out of their mouths. Oh. Pretty wild. And I said it for free. Like, your free education got you fucked in the ass for free. That's amazing. The majority have no comprehension of hyperinflation. Borrowing money causes it to get more expensive in the future. So paying your bills is the last thing you're going to do. You're not capable of doing that, right, boomer fucktard? You love racking up credit card bills, but the last thing you're going to do is pay them. You expect your grandchildren to pay your debts for you. No, it don't work that way. I don't goddamn think so. You're going to sit silent to me, then silently you can know that you're the fucking guilty goddamn party, and the only thing left is off with your goddamn head. Fucking kill these goddamn fools. Gonna sit silent? Then you're guilty. We don't even need a trial. We already know who the guilty ones are. Has to do with their mouth. Right? You want to hold me accountable for my mouth? Go ahead. You first. Aren't you just as fucking guilty? It's the silence that makes you guilty. So the people that can still speak for themselves, I would call you anarchists. If you can't speak for yourself, then you're a communist. And you didn't even know it yet. Isn't that amazing? And if I sat silent, like all of you, I'd be just as guilty. Just as fucking guilty. Communism essentially is about a collective of people deciding that they can steal from an individual his wealth, his property, his money, his children to benefit their party. So I'm really laughing my ass off when I look at everything and I realize for myself that a king can trample a human's rights just as well as a legislated body, those elected into office. A collective of people can trample on a person's rights just as easily as a king can. You don't care about anyone's fucking rights. That's why you all disappeared. That's why you didn't say anything. And the Constitution was to defend my independence. It wasn't put in place to protect your fucking dependence. And if you're my dependents, then I should be able to claim you on my fucking taxes. You don't pay nothing. You don't contribute a damn thing. You don't support anything. You don't back anything. You don't finance fucking shit. You don't say shit and you think you're fucking shit. But in my mind, in my world, you are dog shit. Now get the fuck out of my way. Why are you in my way? The silence was wondrous. It did all kinds of things, including piss me the fuck off. Goddamn cowards. Fucking amazing, ain't it? My father would sooner blow his goddamn brains out than admit I'm right about a damn thing. So imagine my state of mind when I already know shit. My daddy's gonna blow his fucking brains out because of little old me? What the fuck are you going to do? Blow your brains out? Run? Hide? Wild, isn't it? Oh, shit. So all you're going to do is run and hide. I've been doing this for so long that I don't need to hide. You need to hide from me. And I'm wondering who should be more embarrassed, you or me? Do you need shelter? You need a safe place to hide in, cry in? You're not having this conversation in front of my fucking face because you're goddamn cowards. And that wasn't even a lie. That's the truth. People cling to their lives like they're valuable. But you don't even value your lives. You're valuing death more than your life, which is wild. And you cling to your lives only because you're terrified of fucking death. It's the only reason why you cling to your fucking pathetic excuses of a life. The majority never live a life, a day in their lives. It's amazing. No. The majority live under assumption their entire fucking lives. Assuming that their elders were truthful. That's amazing. When it turns out their elders were nothing but lying fucking whores. You shouldn't respect them at all. At all. And I don't know why you do. I don't know. I don't know why you do. They have no respect for you. They have no respect for themselves. And they expect it from you. Fucking amazing. And you don't get it here. No. You get nothing. You gave nothing. You get fucking nothing. That's really how things work. You give nothing, you get nothing. You didn't give anything. Why should you get anything? Entitlement. Real problem. And this stupid son of a bitch, I taught him just like I'm teaching you. But then that motherfucker got this idea in his head that he was smarter than me, and that's amazing. What put it in your head that you were smarter? I have no idea. I didn't tell you that. You told yourself that. You got fucked for free by a high school dropout. Nobody wants to talk about it. Don't expect me to be giving you Christmas presents. Nope. It's just amazing, right? Fucking hilarious. This is 7 years ago. This clip right here, 7 fucking years ago. And you all, oh, you stupid. You have any idea how goddamn pissed I am? I don't even think there's a word for it. When you're this angry, Noah was a conspiracy theorist, remember? Did you all fucking forget? Isn't that right? Wild. The funniest thing about the truth is that no one wants to believe it. They refuse to believe it. And that's because of propaganda, misinformation, and disinformation that they already believe in. And they should thank the Department of Education for the lies that they bought into, believed in. Good job. Give you a round of applause. Because apparently the only thing the educators do in this country is groom the children for the pedophile elite that are fucking this nation over for a profit. Instead of profit that you couldn't believe. Oh. Confused? You don't respect profits or believe in them because quite simply there's no profits in it. There's no money in it for you, right? Fucking funny as shit. Oh, they don't believe me because there's no money in it for them. Oh, fucking wow. Right? Fucking wow. Oh, there's no money in it. Oh. So I don't have to believe a goddamn word that comes out of your fucking mouth. Why is that? There's no money in it. Where's my fucking profits, nigger? Where's my goddamn money? We don't have to take him seriously because there's no profits in it. That's amazing. And then, hey, if you're not going to listen to me, why in the fuck should I listen to you? Ever. Hello? And then there's smart mouths. Where'd they go? Where'd your smart mouth go? Everybody always thinking they're smarter than me. It's amazing. Where'd your smart fucking mouth go, smart peoples? Sounding stupid if you ask me. Sounding smart, sounds stupid. Sounding stupid sounds smart. Maybe the stupid people should get a merit badge or a trophy. Because you motherfuckers sound stupid right now. Where's those smart people with their smart mouths and their smart attitudes? You need a spanking? Get him, Diane. Get him! I'm not the one suffering from mass psychosis. The television caused it. The television is the source of it. But I'm unaware of it, so I can't be the problem. Because I told you what the problem is. Hey, television programming causes mass psychosis. Who knew that? Whoa, the Gnosis did. Excuse me. Are you all looking for Jesus? Because I found Jesus. I did. Really did. I found Jesus. I'm not looking for Jesus. I don't pray to Jesus. Nope. I don't do any of the above. Nope. Sorry. I suffered a different kind of psychosis over here, children. I actually think I'm Jesus. Isn't that amazing? I'm not praying to Jesus. I'm not looking for Jesus. No, I actually think I'm Jesus. So, you know, it's wild. Parents are never going to catch on. They don't believe in silly things like time travelers and Bigfoot and UFOs and aliens. It's outside of their dialogue. It's outside of their comprehension. It's outside of their classroom. So they'll never get it. If it's not in a good book, they don't want to believe in it, like reincarnation. They don't want to believe in it. It's a mythos. It's a mythology. Like Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Isn't that shit amazing? And the signs for all this is everywhere. But the majority are illiterate and they can't read the signs very well. And they act like that's my problem. And when it's actually their problem and it's not my problem at all. So we have a serious issue there because their problems are not my problems and my problems are not their problems. That's amazing. And I said the whole time that they were suffering the illiteracy because they couldn't read the signs well. They got mad and sexist and racist. And I'm looking at my life history going, God damn, I'm a smart motherfucker. Like, wow, this is almost 10 years old. 10 years ago, I was a crazy person. Today, I'm not so crazy anymore. It's amazing. But the professional parents, the PPs in the union, they don't want to talk about it. The political parties, the PPs, professional parents, PPs, political parties, PPs, politicians and propagandists, PPs, parents, prodigy, PP, Police enforce policies, procedures, and protocols. They don't protect community, parents, and prodigy. Oh, I just confused the shit out of everybody with vocabulary. It was the smartest thing I could do, right? Beat you with a fucking dictionary. Why bother going for a Bible? Blah! Why do I have to go to the Bible to confuse illiterate people? Hello? Try going to a dictionary. They'll really lose their minds. So remember, I already said I was Jesus. Please don't forget that part. And I've been saying it for several years now. I've also been saying for the last decade that I'm the last pope. I'm the anti-pope. There's not another one after me. No, I'm the last one. Just like Donald Trump is the last president. You don't have to worry about voting anymore. Thank God for that. One less thing. Right, good peoples? We don't even need political science anymore. Hierarchy will be decided by cleanliness and quality of clothing in the future. Your ability to shower well will decide your place in the hierarchy. It's amazing. It won't have anything to do with your degree from university. No, it won't. It'll have everything to do with your cleanliness, because cleanliness is close to godliness. Like, it's amazing. So your ability to take a shower is going to play a lot in your future role. Intelligence is decided by cleanliness of clothing. It's amazing. Isn't that amazing? And I'm always going back to Shakespeare, and Shakespeare is always telling you the hell is empty. All the devils are here already. Amazing, right? Oh, shit. It's amazing. I've said for some time now that I'm the most censored person that I'm aware of. That's pretty goddamn amazing. Literal me. High school dropout. Got a 9th grade education. Me and my 9th grade education kicked your education's ass up and down the street 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 2-3 times a day on Sunday. Wild, huh? Must have something to do with that 500-year-old Bible. Did you know that my family Bible is actually older than this country? That's pretty wild, isn't it? Yeah. Imagine how stupid I think the majority of you are. Then shit gets really goddamn funny. Right? You thought I was fucking stupid? Yeah. Should I turn the tables? You thought the education system was truthful? You did? You thought your president didn't lie to you? I said popular people don't tell the truth in regards to anything. They're not capable. That might have something to do with their licensing or their degrees. Reductions in soul because they don't have a soul left. They sold it. You actually sold your soul for your education. You exchanged it for your degrees. That's goddamn funny, isn't it? So now you can see why there's so many soulless individuals. They exchanged their souls for degree. The degree was based on what? A lie? Misinformation, disinformation. They didn't tell you anything truthful. Isn't that a goddamn trip? So what did you sell your soul for? Status, station? Then you exchanged your liberty for safety and security, because that's what COVID propaganda was all about. Tricking people into exchanging their liberty, what little they had left, for safety and security, SS. Pretty wild, right? And religion, ultimately, like government, is about mind control, controlling your mind, controlling you. Oh, because if we control your mind, then we control your body, because your body does whatever your mind tells it to do. So if we control the mind, we got the body, see, and the soul will just follow right through. And I find it funny that doctors don't want to admit that there's the existence of soul, even though they're soul contractors, and that's what they're doing as part of their profession, causing and creating soul contracts to exist. Yeah, soul ties. Doctors are lying fucking whores. Isn't that amazing? And what are you going to do? Confess? Or sit silent, which is a confession too. Right? Because silence is a confession. And it's amazing how the upper echelons of society uses silence as a weapon of oppression against poor people. And I'm a poor person that figured out what you were fucking doing. And I weaponized your silence against you. Silence is a confession. It's an admission of guilt. Silence means you're goddamn guilty. There's nothing innocent about you. Oh, my, how tables have turned. Isn't that wild? I'm under the assumption that silence is a sign of people that can be used and abused by the devil. Silent people are good tools for the devil to use and abuse. That hurts your feelings? You need a spanking? I pissed all over your education and called it indoctrination. No one said nothing. Isn't that amazing, Diane? Thousand people watching, a million people watching, a bazillion people watching, the same result. It'll always be the same result. Isn't that wild? It'll always be the same. It'll never be any different. It's good stuff, right? It'll never be any different, Diane. Never. They're too caught up in the black and the white. Oh, he's sexist. Oh, he's racist. So, now what? What? Now what? What's your next line of defense? Nothing? Because that's how shallow you are? Oh, there's your curvature. Where's the curve? I just showed it to you. Right? There's the flat earthers. Ooh, show me a curve. Ooh, show me a curve. I just did. It's just not the one you wanted, right? See, there it is again. There's your curvature. Oh, look. It's a frowny face. They're not happy about it. You know what's funny about the fucking reality for most people? It's artificial in its basis. Nothing real about their reality. It's artificial, based on artificial intelligence. Nothing about it real. They like fake shit. They favor it because of political propaganda. PP. I'll follow it up with a question. Do you like my PP? Nobody likes my PP. Sounds like a personal problem, PP. Political parties, PP. Parents, persons, peoples, professionals, prodigy, police pushing policies, procedures, protocols, propagandists, political pimps, prostitutes, politicians, press agents pressing the president. Political pollsters. Can I have your fine fucking positive affirmation? It's the only thing you're capable of, correct? Shit's goddamn hilarious. Fucking wild shit. I'm looking for something. Oh, I just passed it. Where'd it go? There it is. 8 years ago. Goddamn 8 years ago. It's already dealing with censorship. Already dealing with, geez, the only thing we have is consented to speech patterns. Right? Political propaganda, PP. No one likes my PP. Isn't that amazing? I like my PP and you can't have it, so fuck you. Now what are you going to do? Defy me and my PP? I don't know how you're going to do that. There's no book on that, right? How to defy Matthew and his PP. None. And if there was a book, it would get erased digitally. We don't burn books anymore physically. No, we do it digitally. Happy smiles and rainbows now. Right? We don't like someone says, we erase them digitally. It's way easier than going door to door, grabbing their books and burning them in the public square. As if I had any say in any of this at all. Like, for real. It's like, what? No. See what happened when I learned myself well? I pissed everybody off. Well, didn't I? Weird how that works. Anybody else want to talk about how well that works? My gosh, I learned myself well and I managed to piss off everybody else well in the process. Want to talk about it in front of my fucking face or say something behind my fucking backside where you think you have more fucking rights than I do? You silent cuckold fucking cunts. Ooh, how you communists doing today? Did I capitalize off your willingness to keep your mouth shut? Nobody's gonna say shit. Why is that? That's amazing. See, I'm under the assumption that this country is going to die silently. Choking on dick. Big Daddy's dick. So, your reality's fraudulent. There's nothing real about you. Reality was reduced to a conspiracy because of two immoral parties. Neither party has morals. The morality of the thing is amazing. It's fucking funny as shit to realize neither party has them. Like common sense, holy fuck. Only one person in 100 got common sense. And it's not so common anymore. Wow. And you know what's even funnier than that? The illiteracy rates in this fucking country, over 80%. What the fuck am I going to do with you? Stare at you? Thumb me? I can do that too. And then when I tag 1,000 people and tell them, I say, hey, you know, neither party gives a shit if you live or die, right? Like, both sides of the aisle want you dead. It's common grounds. Kill them all. Because death is more profitable than your lives. It's amazing, right? They'll sit there and stare at it and watch it happen and say nothing, do nothing. And somehow I'm the goddamn problem. I don't think so. Doesn't work that way. Maybe when I was 25, but not 45. Nobody's leading me around by my pay anymore. Okay, mommy? It turns out when they can't lead you by their pay anymore, mommy, right? They don't know what to do with you anymore because they can't be led around by your pay anymore. Shit's wild, isn't it? I figured that out all by myself without a high school degree. Oh, you can't leave me around my pay anymore. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with you. Right? Is that what you're thinking? I don't know what the hell you're going to do with me. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with you either. It's amazing. Call Jesus. You so fucked. We've had this conversation before. Yep. You didn't listen then, and you're not going to listen now. Shit. So this is why there's no reason for me to get off my damn ass and read to anything. Ever. We already had a public forum. We already had an open floor discussion. We already had free therapy for everybody, and nobody had anything to say for themselves, right, everybody? We already had free therapy session. You didn't like what I had to say to you, and I don't fucking care. Your feelings and concerns don't pay my fucking light bills. And your education system didn't prep you for reality in reality. Isn't that fucking funny? Conspiracies are realities. Reality was reduced to a conspiracy due to lack of morals, ethics, and principles of the two parties. The only thing you're left with is calling me a sexist, racist dum-dum, a sucker, a grape ape, a fucking oompa loompa. So you're pretty fucked. Like for reals. And that's because of what? Listen to that fucking fool. Whoa. Right? And like 7 years ago, at the start of COVID, oh gosh, I'm going to go out and get vaccinated. Oh yeah, fuck you. I won't do what you tell me to. Fuck you. Okay? See, I don't said anything. Isn't that amazing? I have a hard time with authority figures. I don't trust in their authority, okay? Then when I try to tell these stupid fucks the reality was scripted for them, and they got conned by the scripture, so I was going to start writing my own, and I lost them all, right? Wow. The only religion worth following is the one you wrote yourself, children. That'd be the religion that I'd follow, the one I wrote myself. Holy fuck. Will I talk about it? No? Amazing. Silence of the Lambs. How you doing? Think I'm fucking following these fools anywhere? Nowhere at all. Nowhere. Who this sexist and is racist? And I'm wondering where the fuck the parents are at these days, eh? Because I fucked around, FAFO'd, fucked around, found out that parents are parents in a parody, apparently parents. Oh, your goddamn parents repeating after the fucking television? Oh, that's impressive. Goddamn, you're fucking fired. Fire them all! Fire them all! Fire them all! Want world peace? Fire everybody! Yay me! I was the first one to figure it out, right? You heard it here first? Like, whoa. Shh, don't tell anyone, though, because they won't believe you. I was predicting the future. This is 7 goddamn years ago, you stupid fucks. You should be scared. That's 7 years ago. Ooh, stupid. I gave you a fucking hit list and you goddamn calling me stupid? What the fuck's the matter with you? These are your beautiful people. Whoa. You want to make the world a better place? Well, I gave you a hit list. Like, come on. Wild, right? Isn't that amazing? 'Cause I think it's fucking damn amazing. Like, whoa. You know how right I've been for oh so long? And where I'm sitting, you're all in checkmate unless you start running your mouth. So I already moved. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? Nothing? See, I always thought my word was just as good as gold. But crazy that way. I ain't seen anyone argue with me yet. Oh, shit. Put your money where your fucking mouth is, huh? I have a tendency of putting my competition on ice. Feel frosty? Boo! When it comes to the children, it's amazing. Save the whales, save the bees, save the trees. How about save the children from the pedophile elite? Like, whoa. Did you know that silence protects predators and pedophiles, kitty fuckers, child rapists? It's amazing. So, through your silence, that is the only thing that you're protecting. Wild, right? It's been a wild ride, huh? Said for some time you're on a need to know basis and they didn't want you to know anything at all. Amazing. It's amazing what this cuckold cunt gets away with, right? Gets fingers in just about everything. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, the potatoes for McDonald's, Aquifer, bottled water for Walmart. It's amazing, right? He's part owner of Walmart, too. It's like, wow. Not weird. Yeah. It's weird what you don't know and then you fuck around and find out. How'd you not know? How could you not know?
Or evolve naturally, but we should want to know. 3 million people have died from this pandemic, and that should cause us to explore all possibilities. Instead, government authorities, self-interested in continuing research, say there's nothing to see here. Gain-of-function research, as you know, is juicing up naturally occurring animal viruses to infect humans. To arrive at the truth, the U.S. government should admit that the Wuhan Virology Institute was experimenting to enhance the coronavirus's ability to infect humans. Juicing up superviruses is not new. Scientists in the U.S. have long known how to mutate animal viruses to infect humans. For years, Dr. Ralph Baric, a virologist in the U.S., has been collaborating with Dr. Shi Zhengli of the Wuhan Virology Institute, sharing his discoveries about how to create superviruses. This gain-of-function research has been funded by the NIH. The collaboration between the U.S. and the Wuhan Virology Institute continues. Doctors Baric and Shi work together to insert bat virus spike protein into the backbone of the deadly SARS virus, and then use this man-made supervirus to infect human airway cells. Think about that for a moment. The SARS virus had a 15% mortality. We're fighting a pandemic that has about a 1% mortality. Can you imagine if a SARS virus that's been juiced up and had viral proteins added to it, to the spike protein, if that were released accidentally? Dr. Fauci, do you still support funding of the NIH funding of the lab in Wuhan?
Senator Paul, with all due respect, you are entirely and completely incorrect that the NIH has not ever and does not now fund gain-of-function research in the Wuhan Institute.
Do they fund
of
Dr.
Virology.
Baric?
We do not fund.
Do you fund Dr. Barrett's gain-of-function research?
Dr. Barrett does not doing gain-of-function research, and if it is, it's according to the guidelines, and it is being conducted in North Carolina, not
You don't think inserting
China.
a bat virus spike protein that he got from the Wuhan Institute into the SARS virus is gain-of-function?
That is
You would
not-
be in the minority because at least 200 scientists have signed a statement from the Cambridge Working Group saying that it is gain-of-function.
Well, it is not. And if you look at the grant and you look at the progress reports, function, despite the fact that people tweet that,
So
they
do you
write
still
about it.
support sending money to the Wuhan Virology Institute?
We do not send money out to Wuhan
Do you
Virology
support
Institute.
sending money? We did under your tutelage. We were sending it through EcoHealth. It was a sub-agency and a sub-grant. Do you support the money from NIH that was going to the Wuhan Institute?
Let me explain to you why that was done. The SARS-CoV-1 originated in bats in China. It would have been irresponsible of us if we did not investigate the bat viruses and the serology to see who might have been
Or
infected.
perhaps it would be
in China.
irresponsible to send it to the Chinese government that we may not be able to trust with this knowledge and with this incredibly dangerous viruses. Government scientists like yourself who favor gain-of-function research.
I don't favor gain-of-function
maintain
research
that
in
the
China.
disease
You are
arose
saying things
naturally.
that are not correct.
Government defenders of gain-of-function, such as yourself, say that COVID-19 mutations were random and not designed by man. But interestingly, the technique that Dr. Baric developed forces mutations by serial passage through cell culture that the mutations appear to be natural. In fact, Dr. Baric named the technique the no-see-em technique because the mutations appear naturally. Nicholas Baker in the New York Magazine said nobody would know if the virus had been fabricated in a laboratory or grown in nature. Government authorities in the U.S., including yourself, unequivocally deny that COVID-19 could have escaped a lab. But even Dr. Shi in Wuhan wasn't so sure. According to Nicholas Baker, Dr. Shi wondered, could this new virus have come from her own laboratory? She checked her records frantically and found no matches. That really took a load off my mind, she said. I had not slept for days. The director of the gain of function research in Wuhan couldn't sleep because she was terrified that it might be in her lab. Dr. Barrick, an advocate of gain of function research, admits the main problem that the Institute of Virology has is the outbreak occurred in close proximity. What are the odds? Barrick responded, could you rule out a laboratory escape? The answer in this case is probably not. Will you, in front of this group, categorically say that the COVID-19 could not have occurred in a laboratory?
I do not have any accounting of what the Chinese may have done, and I'm fully in favor of any further investigation of what went on in China. However, I will repeat again, the NIH and NIAID categorically has not funded gain of function research to be conducted in the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
You support it in the U.S. We have 11 labs doing it, and you have allowed it here. We have a committee to do it, but the committee has granted every exemption. You're fooling with Mother Nature here. You're allowing super viruses to be created with a 15% mortality. It's very dangerous. I think it was a huge mistake to share this with China, and it's a huge mistake to allow this to continue in the United States. And we should be very careful to investigate where this virus came from.
I fully agree that you should investigate where the virus came from. But again, we have not funded gain of function research on this virus in the Wuhan Institute of Virology, no matter how many times
you're parsing it. There was research done with Dr. Shi and Dr. Barrick. They have collaborated on gain of function research where they enhanced the SARS virus to infect human airway cells, and they did it by merging a new spike protein on it. That is gain of function. That was joint research between the Wuhan Institute and Dr. Barrick. You can't deny it.
Senator Paul, your time has expired. Dr. Fauci, I will let you respond to that. We need to move on.
Excuse me?
I will allow you to respond to that, and then we'll move on.
I just wanted to say, I don't know how many times I can say it, Madam Chair. We did not fund gain of function research to be conducted in the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
I never used to start with BUI. Yeah, to Hunter got high. Ukraine wasn't part of the plan till Hunter got high. China wasn't that big of a fan till Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna split it all with the old big guy. Yeah, till Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna go to court, but Hunter got high. He never been indicted before, but Hunter got high. His attorney's out smoking a bowl, and we all know why. Yeah, cause Hunter got high. He was making 80 G's a month, but Hunter got high. On a job, brother, ain't never done. Hunter got high. He got more LLCs than Don Gotti's ex-wife. Yeah, Hunter got high. His cousin was never a pimp till Hunter got high. He had best friends that money could rent, but Hunter got high. Just imagine if he wasn't rich and so damn white. Yeah, the cops will raid his house, eat his lemon pound cake, disconnect his cameras and steal his money.
Right. She's fucking hilarious, ain't Diane? No, we don't know what the hell's going on here. Common Core was invented by the Gates family. The Y2K virus and the COVID. And it's amazing. All this shit that some of us gets away with. Then the people that you think are good turn out to be deplorable. Like Mother Teresa. You thought she was a saint? She's a child trafficker. It's like, whoa. You thought these people are real? No, they're actors. None of them are real. And that's when I started realizing that they favor the fake over the real. Right? You got a favorite actor? Well, the actor is not even real. It's a character played by somebody else.
How's your back?
Better.
Yeah.
So, like, nothing's real. Like, they made it so that nothing was fucking real. That's amazing. Common Core math is fraudulent. Zero doesn't exist. They faked 1,000 years of history for you, so you wouldn't even know what year it is. So time became irrelevant. Wow, isn't it? Nothing's real. You favor artificial intelligence over natural intelligence. You don't like anything that's real. It's amazing. Gotta give it to them. Like, wow. Faked everything for you, even COVID.
Want some feedback?
Fake food, fake news, fake love, fake light, fake friends, fake family. It's amazing. Everything's artificial. Nothing's real.
Feedback.
I don't know how you're going to solve that. Make America great again.
It's always been great. It's just the people in it.
Whoa. Question the narrative. You'll get more truth from The Simpsons than you will from your classroom. That's fucking hilarious. Or your parents. That's wild. Don't forget, no one thinks they're in a dangerous cult. That's amazing. Republicans are a cult. Democrats are a cult. Trump's a cult of personality. I would rather be my own cult of personality. I'll control the reactions to my emotions, feelings, and concerns here. Thank you very much. See how fucked you are now? You want transparency? I gave you transparency. You didn't like it. Isn't that amazing? Shit. What you gotta do now?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
No, what you gotta do when I come for you? See, that's what I mean by how fucked you are. Because when I come for you, you're speechless, you're catatonic, you're tone deaf and hard of hearing, mentally impaired, can't speak, can't
You
talk,
don't
don't
like
want to
that.
see nothing, can't hear nothing, can't do nothing either about these fucking transgenders and goddamn queers. I already told you I was here to steer. I'm not going to be bent over a barrel by a bunch of fucking queers, said Matthew Barrow. Go fuck yourself. What? Eh? Can't hear you.
Can hear you.
Don't like my resonant frequency? And for the Catholic community, my gosh, what are you going to do when you realize that the Pope's been transgendered for you for shit longer than I've been alive? And the first lady's really the first dude, and the first dude is really the first lady. You'll figure it out someday. Right? They'll figure it out. Right?
Yep.
I know they're going to figure it out. I got faith in them. I know they're going to figure it out. There's no fucking way in hell they're not going to figure it out. I can see the future. Thank God I didn't vote for this fucking shit. Like, wow. Steers and queers. I'm not here to be steered, and I ain't fucking queer. Fuck you. Steer you head first into a brick wall if I have to. Shit, when I'm done, you might even want to kill yourself because you voted for this shit. You must be out of your mind. Thank God for that, eh? I told Pinky in the Brain that I was going to take over one mind at a time, and they didn't believe me. Sounds like a personal problem. Not mine. Pinky's in the Brains. Ain't that some goddamn shit? Did you know that Jackie Kennedy's still alive? Like, holy fuck. Is that worth writing home to your mother about? Somebody's going to have a bad day. Is that a fair prediction? Somebody's going to be running for a confessional booth. Am I right, peoples? They might be calling the preachers the priests or the Pharisees, right? Parents, where the fuck were you? Children, watch them. Prodigy, children, parents. Where the fuck were the parents at anyway? Are you parents? Parents in a parody, apparently parents are? Is it true the only thing you can do well is repeat after MTV? Because your brains are fucking empty and we're programmed by MTV? You got programmed? Isn't that amazing? Dudes looking like ladies, ladies looking like dudes. And for the sisters out there listening in, you know, good luck finding a husband. They're hiding at home now. They don't like leaving their house for much, you know. And all these singles events are ran by your lipstick lesbian girlfriends because they want to fuck you well. It's amazing. Most women just want to fuck their girlfriends over. Well, that's wild to me. And I thought I would share that with you. Right? Like, whoa. Some wild shit, right? They run the singles events so they can fuck their girlfriends. They need to add to the dating pool. It's amazing. So they're always giving bad advice, you know? Bad advice. Terrible. Because why would these lipstick lesbians want to see their girlfriends happy with a man? Like, whoa. Whoa. Right? Because they already hate themselves and they hate the man. And so they hate everybody else well, too, right? Because they love to hate and hate to love. It's pretty twisted. And I just walked in here and just called you on your shit. Right? You know what I did? I did it. All by myself. Yes. Me. I. Me. I. They seem to have a hard time with things when it comes to me, myself, and I. Me. I. Right? Right? Like, whoa. I gotta do this whole thing over again.
Honest with ourselves that the most fascinating problem in the world is who am I? What do you mean? What do you feel when you say the word I? I, myself. I don't think there can be any more fascinating preoccupation than that. Because it's so mysterious. It's so elusive. Because what you are in your inmost being escapes your examination in rather the same way that you can't look directly into your own eyes without using a mirror. You can't bite your own. You can't taste your own tongue. And you can't tip of this finger with the tip of this finger. And that's why there's always an element of profound mystery in the problem of who we are. This problem has fascinated me for many years, and I've made many inquiries. What do you mean by the word I?
Oi. Oi. I'm right here. Right? That's the amazing part, too. I'm not somewhere else. I'm right here. Hi. Hi. You thought I was going to sit silent to your fucking stupidity? Nope. Instead, you're going to sit silent to my stupidity. Isn't that fucking funny? This is what happens when a person like myself decides that neither party deserves to live. You should all die. I'll vote for myself every day, and you won't get any money. You won't get any food. You won't get any freebies. You won't get anything. You won't be fucking feeding off of me anymore, and goddamn, you're gonna die silently. If you don't like me, you can kill yourselves. That's a great idea. Glad I thought of it. I vote for myself every day, and if you don't like it, you can blow your goddamn brains out. And it's funny how no one wants to argue with it. Debate. Fight. Hide. Easy. I'm not the one running. I'm not the one hiding. So that's amazing to me. I don't need to run. I don't need to hide from what? Liars? Pretty simple. Liars can't actually even argue with truthful information. The only thing you can do is sit silent and read to it. Can't debate it. Can't argue it. Shit. Isn't that fucking weird? Oh, shit. Anyway, been long enough to eat. There's no safety in numbers. That's what Gnosticism teaches you. There's no safety in groups. There's no safety in numbers. There's no safety in people. You can't trust people. You can't trust silence. Silence doesn't excuse anything or defend anything. It's not an explanation for anything either. So therefore, logically, silence is an assumption, assumed consent. I assumed that you consented to everything that came out of my fucking mouth with your goddamn silence. That's what I assumed. And some people like coming into my house and assuming I'm a floor mat, and that's really wild.